What systems do you guys use to manage your team and make sure everyone is working on the highest priority things?
Okay. On the brand, we have department leaders, department quarterly goals, and then we have bi-weekly leadership syncs on goals, major moments, right? Major moments that we're all operating towards.
Yeah.
And then we have financial reporting hourly, and we have goal tracking
hourly financial reporting.
Hourly financial reporting.
Okay, that's unique.
Hourly pacing, hourly CAC.
Wow.
Hourly channel spend.
What happens with that? Like, is that information
Somebody's giving you that, or you're reading it?
That is delivered in a thread every single day on marketing.
Within the hour.
On the hour, every hour. I'll show you.
And
on
what?
The hour.
And it does all of that data that's coming in hourly? Does anybody ever action that? Like,
Of course. Why wouldn't
in
you?
the last hour, the CAC went up by $1. Everybody stop what you're doing.
Well, definitely not $1. Like
Okay.
it's like CAC is 102. What's broken? CAC is
What's
49.
CAC normally?
Right now, 52.
Okay, so if it went from 52 to 102 in the last hour, then
What's broken? What's
Everybody
not spending?
stops.
Or if pace on the hour is slowing down, you're like, do we lose an account? Like that shit's real.
do you guys run a bunch of accounts? Is that why?
No, you have to.
I see.
But-
yeah, okay.
Would you do
But
that?
not even that. Listen. It's
Yeah.
not even because of the industry that we're in. But like we're not building the brand to spend $5,000 a day. We're building the brand to spend hundreds of thousands a day. That could be $10 an hour.
Yeah.
I want to know if that's fucking working or not working.
Yeah.
I want to know if like we're gonna miss target this bad, and I've watched the last couple of days, pace is not working. Guys haven't cracked anything. I probably need to light up a couple emails.
What do you mean? Would light up emails to who?
Campaigns.
We need more campaigns. We got to light up.
Oh,
some
light
emails.
up email campaigns.
Yeah, like, we gotta go generate-
You're gonna email
keep
Mark,
up-
email Zuck and be like, "Yo, Mark,
What are these CPMs
what's
doing?
going on, dude?"
No, but like that's the hourly training that you need to do, and it's pulling spend, it's pulling CAC, and it's pulling. We have access to all these tools. And
Yeah, yeah.
Would
I mean,
you go
you
that
can automate all
meticulous on any other brand you spun up?
I will go that meticulous on brands that have multi offers and multi AOVs, and inspire to be spending on multi-channel. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably a point where it's a little ridiculous to be like, we spent $50 this last hour. You
Well,
know?
I would just hate the reactions
Of what?
every hour. Like if there's an emotional shift or like a business wide reaction every hour, or are you guys just like, all right, cool.
Well, I mean,
thanks for the report.
There rarely is.
Here's why this is necessary, and this it's funny that you guys reacted this way because everybody reacts this way. You're like, you're doing what?
Every hour.
Why?
Yeah.
Bro,
Well, every hour is like Black Friday stuff, but I think you're just trying to spend Black Friday numbers
think
every day.
because
So I
every
get
day,
it.
yeah. Like you get levels of spend, and it's not an automated dashboard because that's just a refresh.
Yeah.
Someone's pulling this.
Yeah.
There's a manual poll every hour, so
You got
somebody's
like a
all
hired
this.
puller.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He does that. And there's two of them, so that we never miss it 24 hours a day. So this I think this is the level of meticulousness that you have to care about if you're going to spend across these channels at this level, at this speed, at this AOV. Done.
Yeah.
So okay, that's that tracking.
systems you use to guys keep your managing your team and make sure everyone is working on the highest priority things. You're basically saying, what is the most important thing at any given time? We're
Revenue
spending a bunch of
generation.
money. All right. So we're spending a bunch of money, and that money is supposed to be making us money. So we just have to watch that all the time.
That's the marketing team, right? And then you have innovation, so the central tool we use is Asana. We all have a shared calendar across Asana that's owned by individual departments that marries into one. So that way retail, digital, email, and paid can all activate at the same time. And then everything is done through Slack, and external partners are email.
Department leads and departments heads, how do you make sure they're focused on the highest priority things? Because I think they're the ones, especially where it's like, oh, there's this initiative and this initiative and this and that. And like, that's where I think focus gets spread a lot because we have a lot of things we want to try.
I still think it's two buckets: revenue generation and revenue preservation at all times. Some teams live in the preservation, some teams live in the generation.
There's a million things you could do to do either of those.
But okay, not really. It's like I have offer, I have creative, I have spend, I have conversion rate. That is generation. Preservation is what?
You also have retail revenue generation.
But we're talking right.
You're talking just D2C.
This person does not have retail.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The way that
they're asking about managing teams, so I don't know where they're at. You know what I mean?
Again, so technical on the tool side. Did you have Asana? You have anything? I'm not click up in Asana. We have two teams running two
Monday,
different things.
doesn't matter. Yeah,
doesn't matter. I think the tracking of the goals is based upon where are we trying to go as a company, which is all forecasting. Again, because we know the revenue per hour, we know what we need to do on the week and the month, and that is documented religiously.
Yeah.
That's the digital team. We're moving to revenue. If the goal was, which one of our goals is like, can we give 150,000 cans in hands? How do we do that? That's retail.
Yeah.
That's experience. Yeah. That's their measurement of where they're going. So there's like, everybody has different goals and KPIs. And I think the owner of this, like I own retention, churn reduction, subscription take rate, repeat purchase rate, time shortening. That's it at all times.
Yeah. How do you manage your teams?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You text them.
Well, I will say like
"Hey,
the
EJ."
meticulous like check-ins on the revenue, I just do it in a more casual way. Like we haven't.
You just refresh the shop.
We haven't. No. We just haven't always breathing, always communicating text thread.
Yeah.
Look, 10:16.
Meeting.
6 a.m., 6:55, 7:51, 9:01.
These are your revenue updates?
Yeah.
17 minutes ago.
So
How often does it
I'm
create a
saying
fire
this,
drill?
this speaks to like how we like look into priorities and make sure everybody's focused on the same thing is like, we're just always communicating.
Yeah.
And so are you in that sense where you're getting these frequent updates, but like we're talking about revenue. We're talking about like ad stuff. We're talking about ops.
Creative.
So like
Your Google Drive, your Google Sheets are gigantic.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Crazy.
so I don't know, frequent check-ins is kind of an answer here.
She's like, you don't like, again, the beauty of what you've built is the build of what you wanted, which is I want to be able to know everything at all times through a text.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. That's like if you want the information delivered to Aaron wants all the information. He wants to call a couple people.
Yeah.
He wants to call Dan. He wants to call Brian. He wants to call Nick.
Yeah.
And then that's all he needs.
Yeah.
So it's like the style of management and tools needed is like, I think we optimize, and I think this is because the agency has taught us to do this.
SOPs.
There has to be this baseline of SOP so that anybody anywhere can come in and get it. The issue is we're building so fast into the new space, none of this exists.
Yeah. I mean, I think if anything for me, agency life sort of soured me on the idea of SOPs because it's like by the time we're done building that SOP, it will now be obsolete, or sometimes there are companies that have whole people that all they ever do is like move you from Monday to Asana to ClickUp, back to Monday, back over to Basecamp, like just always optimizing this SOP that's never done. And I'm like, this seems like there's no point to this, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can put my 2 cents on how I do this, and it is not as intense as what you're doing. But basically I just kind of say like in any given quarter, we can't have very many goals. We can have 3.
Yeah.
Right?
But per department.
Yeah, and
Why it has to be per
the
department?
3 per department serve whatever the 3 overall are, right? So they're basically sub bullets of the 3 big ones, if that makes sense. So if it's like like launch new products, we have a revenue number that we want to hit, and we have a TikTok shop revenue number we want to hit. So we're like, we see that as like a high enough goal that we want to like ascend that to like the company level, and then just all the other ones are like just sub bullets of that. All the department ones are sub bullets of that, right? So retention has a certain number of campaigns they're supposed to send. That's one of their goals or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm big on like department owners, lieutenants or departments have 3 goals, and I like one that's controllable. So it's just an output goal, right? If you have somebody who's social media, 90 posts this quarter, 100 posts this quarter, or something like that. That's just you control that. You can do that. Another one that they don't control, but it's the number that you want. XYZ number of views, XYZ number of followers, XYZ number of revenue or whatever. And then a third one that's wild card. So it could be either one that they control or one that they don't control, depending on like what you really want at the moment. And I like to at least let them pick just the third one, and then over time they usually pick all of them. That's it. That's my system. And then I usually say, okay, again, using the rule of 3 in any given week, what are you working on this week? And if they say more than 3 things, I'm like, that's too many things. And then even when they say the 3 things, I say, okay, now order them and tell me them chronologically. So like you're going to work on that till it's done or till you get blocked. And then you're going to work on the next thing until it's done, until you get blocked. And then the next thing, you're not going to try and do all 3 of these things at the same time. That's what I'm big on with my teams. And I think that's a self-management system because I have a tendency to not operate that way. So now I'm making all of my team just be like super focused too. And even if they thrive the other way.